Some years ago, probably 7 or 8, I enacted in my life a policy which I call see a Kermie, buy a Kermie. That means, of course, if I see a Kermie, I must buy said Kermie. Now, I thought that by now I would have dozens of Kermies all over the place, but I am left with just 3 piddly Kermies, because let's face it, I don't often frequent places where Kermies abound. So I am calling the Kermie Drive 2019. If you've got a Kermie laying around that's not appreciated, you know, maybe like Kermies should be appreciated, and you'd care to send said Kermie to me, I will do whatever song you like as a teaching video on this channel, and I'll take the postage, whatever it was, and I'll donate that to charity. Kermie Drive 2019, send me an email, ryanlendt@gmail.com. And today, having said all that, we are doing Moving Right Along for Brinky Brinks and Pat Prime, supporter of the cause. Pat Prime, thank you so much for pushing this one through. Here we go. I move that this is the most jamboree of intros on this channel. Put your capo on the 3rd fret and grab a C chord. Well, you're going to start by hammering on to the G string 2nd fret with your middle finger, and then play the B string 1st fret, G2, G open, D2, D open, A3, which is what the finger's on, right? Back to D open. So, and then we're going to play a G augmented chord. From your regular G, augmented means sharp 5th, and the 5th of our G chord is D, which is located, I mean, you know, we've got a capo on, so it's not really D, but there's no piano players in the room, and we all know what we're talking about. So the B string 3rd fret is that D, and we're going to move it to the 4th fret. So use your pinky, and just forget about your baby E string for this G chord. It will get muted naturally. And then that B string 4th fret becomes 3rd fret like regular. Back to C. And we have... I meant to add the sloppier the better there. Right? And the other thing is that when you hit that last open D, that's your chance to switch to the G augmented. Because it's kind of a tricky chord to get to. And I also want you to just remember that D sharp note because it's coming up really soon. The chord progression for the verse is C, F7. So do your F bar chord, but get rid of your pinky finger. And for extra bonus, put that pinky finger on the B string 4th fret. That is the aforementioned D sharp. If you recall from my whole spiel about 7 chords and which chords in a key can be 7 chords, well, F is the 4th of our C key, which is the key we're in, sort of, kind of. And the 4ths are not allowed to be 7 chords. I mean, you can, but it'll sound interesting. And this certainly sounds interesting. Right, but it reinforces that G augmented chord so that they kind of like ham and egg each other to validate each other's existence in this song. But here we go. C, F7, D7, or just regular D, that's fine. G7 or just regular G, and that happens twice. But you got to do the walk before. So G note here on the E string 3rd fret, right? G, open A, A2 is a B note, G, A, B, C, F7, D or D7, G or G7, do it again. But the second time you hang on the G, 3, 4 for 1, 2, more beats, and then 2 beats of E7, so entire verse. 4 beats of G, 2, 3, 4, 2 more, E7 into the chorus. E7 because it was a brilliant turnaround to go into the A minor for this next part. So we did our 2 beats of G, 2 extra beats of G. It's an extra measure at the end of the verse there. 1, 2, 1, 2 on E7, and then it's A minor. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2 beats G, 2 beats A minor. 1, 2, 1, 2. A full measure of A minor. 1, 2, 3, 4. followed by our G augmented thing to C. So, first half. 1, 2, 1, 2, chorus. And then we got to hit E7 after just half a measure of C there before we go into another chorus. Let that C ring out and Fozzie and Kermie talk and stuff, you know. Okay, so here we go. From the extra measure at the end of the verse. 1, 2, 1, 2, A minor, G, A minor, A minor, funny G thing, E7, A minor, G, A minor, A minor, funny G thing. It's really hard to tell which one's the verse and the chorus. The catchy part's usually the chorus, but the verse usually comes first. I don't know. There's two parts, and I've called one the verse and one the chorus already, so there's no going back. The instrumental part is over the part that I have called the chorus. Discuss. But yeah, but you can do the walk, but it's not the same walk into the verse, but it is open 3, 4, walking chromatically into your A minor chord, and it's the same thing that we just did. The triumphant everybody sing together part's going to be C, right alone, followed by D minor 7, that is going to be open 2, 1, 1, followed by G or G7, but the bass does something neat. It starts on the D minor scale, that's the minor third for D, and then it goes chromatically up through the major third into the note that agrees with G there. So you could, if you want, the vocals do that too as they harmonize away, but you could go D minor 7 into a quick D7 for just one stroke into G. Sing it, Kermie! Moving right along. Kermie, sorry. And I like to G7 there. And then the outro is a play on the intro, the very first thing we did with a dramatic G sharp in there for extra tension and release. So do the thing that we talked about first. But don't play the C, play a G sharp instead relative to the capo, 4, 6, 6, 5. And then hammer on pull off on G2, play B1 as you land on your C chord. That is it for moving right along, gentlemen. Thank you for that really fun request. Now we have a second song on the Kermie Songs playlist, and yep, don't forget about Kermie Drive 2019. Thank you all for being here. I hope you enjoyed that. I hope that was helpful, and I will see you next time with more stuff. Goodbye.